Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Rabbi's Ramblings. I hope you've had a wonderful week. In this week's Torah portion, Parshas Korach, we read about the first Jewish rebellion. How Korach and his fellow colleagues stood up to Moses and Aaron, to Moshe and Aaron, and said that enough of this. We don't like the fact that you've taken all the leadership positions in the Jewish people for yourselves. We want to bring back the power to the people. So it seems like what this rebellion was about was freedom of expression, freedom from oppression, or the power to the people, take it away from the leaders. But yet we see that Korach, instead of just abolishing leadership positions, wanted to take the leadership position for himself. So at the end of the day, how was he any better than Moshe and Aaron if he wanted the leadership position himself, which they had? So the answer is that he was not in favor of abolishing leadership positions. He was just opinionated about the way the leadership positions were being run. He actually was presenting an idea that the leaders should be much stronger and much more aloof and be even higher in the so-called ivory tower. What his complaint was, you have Moses, which is the leader of the Jewish people, the wisest of all the people in the nation. You have Aaron, who's the high priest. And he felt that they should be the ones that would focus only on spirituality, but not in the way that anybody would come up to them. It was only meant for the wise people or the scholars. The regular individual was able to, he felt, become inspired on their own. So therefore they should not meddle with the low people or work out domestic issues. As we see, Aaron was known as a great marriage counselor. He felt the Jewish leader's position was he's got to spend his time learning, dealing with spirituality, and only with the wise and special people. But the fact that his rebellion failed tells us that a Jewish leader is not someone that only cares for the wise, and is not someone that only cares for spirituality, but is someone that cares for all and for everything that they may need. So when we have the instance where we see that someone, a friend of ours, or even someone we may not know that well, is in need, we should not care for their spirituality, and we should not care for their material needs. We should just care for them. And remember, you matter, so make a difference. Shabbat Shalom.